Good evening. Sean Flaherty, Black Point Road. I want to tell you briefly about two evenings. The first was April 1st, yesterday, last evening at Ferry Beach. The second I'll get to in a second was about Town Hall right here at Route 1 here in Memorial Park this evening, April 2nd. We caught enough sun now that the daylight savings has gone by and we're getting longer days to be able to catch the sunset at Ferry Beach and be able to exercise with our dogs, play some ball on Ferry Beach. It was wonderful. Except before we could even get our toes and our paws in the sand, somebody from, I believe, Maryland, based on all the license plates by the contractors in the parking lot, decided to inform me that I couldn't be there with my dogs because they were bulldozers. I told him I thought I knew the rules and he probably could have a nice day, and went along my way playing with our dogs. Before leaving the beach, I took out my camera and videotaped the four-wheelers going back and forth by these contractors. The bulldozer type thing, backhoe, I forget the right name, Caterpillar, coming down the beach, loud. This is the first day of Piper ploving nesting season on one of our sanctuary beaches, and there are plastic pipes, hundreds of yards long, sitting in our dunes. This could have been the first day when dogs were prohibited from the beaches. So the second night, tonight, decided after that experience last night I had to come here and talk. Brought my two dogs with me again. I put on their harnesses, knowing going up to Route 1, a busy traffic area, would probably be safer. But I also kept their normal leashes on because that had their tags, their names, and their phone numbers. We got out of the car, did the right thing again. They heeled next to my side, crossed the crosswalk to the people in the dog costumes, and they started to bark, panic a little bit. About a minute or two had passed when the older dog, Lily, broke her harness, and somewhere between bolting towards Route 1 a couple of times and being between parked cars, we avoided what could have been probably a police incident, in other words. She was smart enough, although scared, to go back to the car, where I got her back in the car and was able to reattach the leash to her collar. And why do I say this? Because Scarborough dog owners need public space. We don't need public dog parks like Portland. That's what the beaches are for. They're for all winter, they're for all spring, they're for all fall, and they need to be for a few hours each morning in the summertime. It's not a lot to ask for. The truth is, this convoluted system, the taxpayers here tonight, like us, the people who protested, the people speaking, we are the ones who are going to have to self-police and abide by these convoluted over-regulations. You'll put those and risking our access to publicly owned lands at the expense of having to self-police and do the right thing at the expense of not really doing anything to protect the plovers from other people who won't follow the rules, or kites, or fireworks, or you name it. I'm severely disappointed in this ordinance, and I don't think you guys need to move forward on this. That's why we need public places. That's what the beaches are for. I should have been down at Ferry Beach, and I shouldn't have been up here.